Good evening. My name's Rebecca, and this is Your Bourbon Journey. Welcome to another episode of Thirsty Thursday Cocktails. Tonight, we're going to have something that might be warming for you, or if you might have been feeling a little under the weather, this could perk you up a bit. So we're going to do a hot toddy. Now, a hot toddy can be made with many different spirits, but of course, you guessed it, we are going to be making it with bourbon. So for tonight's Bourbon Hot Toddy, we'll be using the following ingredients. We are going with the Evan Williams Bottled in Bond Bourbon. We're using real lemon juice. We could also squeeze lemons if that's your preference, but I'm trying to keep it simple tonight. For the Angostura bitters, we are using the Aromatic bitters tonight. Also, we'll be using a dash of nutmeg, some cinnamon, real honey, slices of lemon, and cinnamon sticks. Of course, we will also need hot water, so be sure you have that on hand as well. And since this cocktail is warm, we're using our Irish coffee glasses once again so that we can make it and just sit back and sip and enjoy. So how about we get started? So first, we're going to add 2 ounces of the Evan Williams Bottled in Bond. So just pour that directly into each glass. There's no need for a shaker or a mixing glass tonight. We're going to do it all in the glasses. And if we're having a cool evening, we're trying to warm up a bit, or if we might be a little under the weather, we certainly don't want to be cleaning a lot of dishes. So we're going to do that. Then for our lemon juice, I'm going to add 1 bar spoon for each glass. Add that lemon flavor that we're really looking for. Then for the bitters, we don't need a lot because this isn't a huge cocktail, just a dash for each. Okay, maybe I use 2 dashes. And I'm going to get just about everything in there and save the honey for last because we really want the hot water to help us melt the honey. So a little dash of nutmeg. And I was going to grate some fresh nutmeg tonight, but I thought I'm just going to keep it super simple and just use my prepared nutmeg. Same with the cinnamon, although we are going to save a cinnamon stick for later. Nice dash of cinnamon for each one. And now I am going to go ahead and add the hot water because that's going to make it a lot simpler when we add the honey. So we had 2 ounces of bourbon, and now we're going to add approximately 4 ounces of hot water. There we go. So now it's time for the honey. We tried it a few different ways, right? And we decided that 2 really lovely heaping bar spoons of honey was going to be best for our flavor profile. You might want more or you might want less. But that's how we're going with it tonight. The first one in, and then the second one, we're going to stir that a bit to get the honey off the glass, or we might miss some on this particular cocktail. Great. And we go over here. That honey is just luscious. It's so thick. And to make you really feel warm but coated and sweet, it really adds to the flavor of this drink. 1 more there. I'm going to give that some stir. Make sure the honey is really dissolved well. That's the main thing that you're trying to get done here, is get the honey off of your spoon and dissolved into the drink. And that also gives an opportunity for the spices to dissolve in there. Now what we're going to do is add a cinnamon stick to each drink because it makes it better. And we also have these fresh lemon that we're going to add to the top, which will give it a nice zesty feel as you're drinking the drink as well. So even though we use prepared lemon juice, now we have the fresh lemon to try. So let's give it a taste and see what we think. Cheers. I really like that. The first thing I'm getting is honestly the aromatic bitters. It really is fragrant on the nose. And then the lemon comes forward. And you've got a little bit of the sweetness from the honey and the spices from the nutmeg and the cinnamon, which, as we know, are often prevalent in our bourbon. So this brings it all together in a terrific way. And I think that this is a great way to warm up on a cool and chilly evening. So I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. Give it a try and let me know what you think. And join us again next week. Cheers.